You've diligently followed the prescribed path, haven't you? Education, career, relentless effort. The promise was clear: work hard, and the house, the car, the elusive peace would materialize. Yet for many in their prime, only an escalating weariness remains. The world isn't merely unfair, it's a meticulously engineered labyrinth, designed not for your success, but for your perpetual motion within its confines, ensuring you remain precisely where they need you. This isn't a game you're meant to win, but one you're compelled to play. The insidious truth lies in the very fabric of our aspirations. We're taught that hard work is the ultimate virtue, the sole key to prosperity. But what if this mantra is the most sophisticated form of control ever devised? A psychological tether that binds you to a treadmill, generating wealth and stability for an unseen few while you chase an ever-receding horizon, convinced that personal failure, not systemic design, is your impediment. Observe the man in his 30s or 40s, burdened by invisible chains. He sacrificed youth for a degree, leisure for promotions, and peace for progress. The reward: a mortgage that stretches into eternity, bills that multiply, and a gnawing sense of emptiness. He lives in a gilded cage, believing it's his own creation, unaware that every step he takes reinforces the bars, not dismantles them. This illusion of progress is the system's masterpiece. The relentless pursuit of more is not a natural human impulse, but a carefully cultivated desire. It's the engine of consumption, the justification for endless labor. They don't need you to be free. They need you to be productive, compliant, and perpetually aspiring. Understand this fundamental asymmetry. The rules you play by were written by those who never intend to play them themselves, only to profit from your adherence. Society does not educate, it conditions. From the earliest days, institutions are not primarily designed to foster critical thought or individual genius, but to homogenize minds. Schools, corporations, they are the crucibles where raw human potential is smelted into predictable, interchangeable components. We learn to obey, to conform, to value hierarchy, becoming perfect cogs in a colossal, impersonal machine serving a purpose far beyond our own understanding. The curriculum of compliance begins subtly. Punctuality, order, unquestioning acceptance of authority. These aren't lessons for life, but drills for the factory floor, whether literal or metaphorical. You are being shaped into an obedient executor, a reliable builder of another's empire, diligently turning the gears that generate power and profit for those positioned at the apex, far above the din of your daily grind. The corporate ladder is not a path to liberation, but a sophisticated mechanism of control. Each rung promises advancement, a taste of perceived power, yet it only deepens your integration into the structure. You become more valuable, yes, but also more indispensable to the system and thus more thoroughly entrapped. Your identity merges with your role, your freedom traded for a sense of belonging, a fleeting validation. They don't need you to be a leader, they need you to be a follower, an efficient implementer of directives. Your creativity is tolerated only if it serves the established agenda, your ambition only if it drives you deeper into their service. The system cultivates dependency, ensuring that your perceived security is inextricably linked to your continued subservience. This is the art of adroit human resource management, perfected over centuries. The modern chains are not forged from iron, but from gold, or rather, the illusion of it. Debt is the new shackle, more potent than any physical restraint. A mortgage, a car loan, student debt, consumer credit. These aren't merely financial instruments. They are instruments of behavioral modification. They bind you to your job, to your routine, to your fear of insolvency, ensuring your compliance without a single visible whip. The constant flow of bills and financial obligations serves a critical purpose. It eliminates the luxury of choice. When your livelihood is perpetually on the line, when a missed payment means catastrophe, dissent becomes a dangerous indulgence. You become a hostage to your own aspirations, a prisoner of your possessions, terrified to challenge the status quo that guarantees your minimum survival. Consumerism is the opiate of the masses, a brilliantly engineered distraction. We are encouraged to equate happiness with acquisition, freedom with spending. Each purchase, each upgrade, tightens the golden leash, compelling us back to the grindstone. The fleeting pleasure of a new possession pales against the enduring burden of its cost, yet the cycle is relentless, fueled by engineered dissatisfaction and relentless advertising. They don't need to control your physical movements when they control your financial destiny. The fear of destitution, the anxiety of failing to provide, these are far more effective motivators than any direct command. This silent, pervasive economic pressure ensures an obedient workforce, forever chasing the next payment, forever grateful for the opportunity to remain a part of the system, however unsatisfying. Brute force, raw effort, and sheer diligence do not generate true power or wealth. These are the attributes of the pawn, valuable only for their expendability and their capacity to execute. The king, however, operates on a different plane. His currency is intellect, strategy, foresight, and a profound understanding of human nature, untainted by the sentimental moralisms that shackle the common man. To toil arduously within a system designed for your subjugation is not virtue. It is slow suicide. The work ethic preached to the masses is a sophisticated misdirection. While you exhaust yourself in the trenches, the true architects of power are moving pieces on a grand chessboard, leveraging information, networks, and capital, not sweat and tears. Their game is one of leverage, not labor. The distinction is crucial. Industriousness is not intelligence. Many work tirelessly, yet remain trapped. It is the application of strategic intelligence, the ruthless calculation of advantage, and the willingness to discard conventional wisdom that truly liberates and empowers. Power is not granted, it is seized, often by those who play by unspoken rules, while others adhere to the naive ones they were taught. Moral constraints, when applied blindly, are often self-imposed handicaps in the pursuit of power. While integrity has its place, a pragmatic understanding of human fallibility and the willingness to operate outside conventional ethical boundaries, when necessary, defines the true player. The world is not governed by fairness but by force and cunning. To ignore this is to remain a perpetual victim. The first step to true liberation is to recognize the puppet strings. To cut them requires more than mere dissatisfaction. It demands a radical re-evaluation of every foundational belief. It means divorcing yourself from the programmed narrative, rejecting the social contract you never agreed to, and understanding that your freedom is not a gift to be earned, but a state to be reclaimed. This path is not for the faint of heart. It demands the adoption of a ghost mode, a strategic retreat from the system's overt demands. Operate in silence, build in the shadows, gather resources and knowledge, becoming invisible to the mechanisms of control. Your value shifts from compliant labor to strategic independence, from a cog to a self-sufficient sovereign entity. True power lies not in controlling others, but in controlling yourself and your environment, free from external manipulation. It's about forging your own rules, defining your own purpose, and creating your own ecosystem of advantage. This is the quiet revolution of the mind, a deliberate act of secession from the collective delusion, a conscious choice to operate on a different plane of existence. If you've reached this point and felt the profound resonance of these words, your mind already operates outside the herd. You are part of an emerging elite, those who see beyond the veil, who refuse to be mere players in another's game. This journey of awakening requires a tribe, a collective of strategic minds. Subscribe and join us, maintain your advantage. The game has changed, and only the enlightened will thrive.